Psalm 27 verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Introduction. Finding strength in God's light. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles we face in life. It can hold us back from opportunities, create doubt, and weaken our faith. But Psalm 27 verse 1 offers us a powerful truth. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? This verse, written by David, is a declaration of confidence in God's protection and guidance. Today we will explore the meaning and significance of this psalm, a real-life story of someone who overcame fear through faith, biblical examples of God's strength and salvation, a powerful parable illustrating courage in the face of fear, practical steps to strengthen our faith and trust in God. Story number 1, a soldier's unshakable faith. Daniel was a soldier deployed in a conflict zone. The fear of battle, uncertainty, and the possibility of not returning home weighed heavily on his heart. But one night, as he sat in his barracks, he read Psalm 27 verse 1 in his Bible. Instead of letting fear control him, he chose to place his trust in God's protection. In every dangerous mission, he recited this verse, reminding himself that God was his stronghold. Though challenges remained, he felt an unexplainable peace and courage. Daniel's story teaches us. Faith in God gives us peace even in the most dangerous situations. Fear loses its power when we hold on to God's promises. The Lord is our ultimate protector and guide. What does this psalm teach us? 1. God is our light in darkness. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Light removes darkness. In the same way, God removes confusion, doubt, and fear. Trusting in Him allows us to walk with clarity and confidence. 2. God is our salvation. The Lord is my salvation. Salvation isn't just about eternal life. It means deliverance from trouble, anxiety, and fear. God rescues us not only spiritually, but also in our daily struggles. 3. God is our stronghold. The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? A stronghold is a fortress, a place of absolute security. With God, we stand firm, no matter what challenges we face. Biblical examples of God's strength and salvation. 1. David versus Goliath. When young David faced the giant Goliath, he had every reason to be afraid. But instead of focusing on the size of the enemy, he focused on the power of God. 1 Samuel 17 verses 45 to 47. Lesson. Victory comes when we trust in God rather than fear our circumstances. 2. Moses and the Israelites at the Red Sea. When Israel was trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's army, fear overwhelmed them. But God made a way where there was no way. Exodus 14 verses 13 to 14. Lesson. When fear says impossible, faith says watch what God can do. 3. Peter walking on water. Peter walked on water towards Jesus, but started sinking when he focused on the storm. Jesus immediately reached out and saved him. Matthew 14 verses 28 to 31. Lesson. Fear drowns us, but faith keeps us walking toward Jesus. Parable. The boy in the dark. A young boy was afraid of the dark. Every night, he would cry out in fear, unable to sleep. One evening, his father gave him a small lamp and said, "As long as this light is with you, the darkness cannot harm you." That night, the boy held the lamp close and found peace. He realized the darkness had no power over him when he had the light. In the same way, God is our light in times of fear. We may not always see the full path, but as long as He is with us, we are safe. How to overcome fear through faith. 1. Meditate on God's promises. Read verses like Psalm 27 verse 1, Isaiah 41 verse 10, and 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. 2. Pray and surrender your fears to God. Talk to God about what scares you and trust Him to take control. 3. Surround yourself with faithful people. Fear grows in isolation, but faith grows in community. Take action in faith. Step forward, even when afraid, knowing that God walks with you. 5. Remember past victories. Look back on times when God has delivered you before and trust He will do it again. Have you ever overcome fear by trusting in God? Share your testimony in the comments. Subscribe for more inspiring Bible insights. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.